Cool. Awesome. So the first question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of a single page application?
Yeah, so the single page application is a revolution in the web applications era, in the new modern web applications era. So basically, the advantages of the single page applications is uh, it's a fast to bootstrap. I mean, like it's fast to load. The first thing. So it's basically the single page application is on index.html, which is one page, and everything on that page is states. The states change whenever the routing change. The only we don't send all the HTML or web to the server. We just try to reload or refresh the component on the page itself, so that the burden on the server is far less than the traditional web applications. So that is one of the major advantage of single page application. And there are some advantages like lazy loading, which you cannot do on the traditional web apps. It allows you to load the components on demand rather than loading all the components on the while application is bootstrapping. So yeah, these are the advantages that I can think of.
And then did you mention the disadvantages?
Disadvantages. I, I wouldn't see any disadvantages of the single page applications over the regular web apps. I mean, like they're far better. Like if you, uh, no, I can't think of any disadvantage. It's just that, yeah, it's a better over that. Yeah. And security
Okay,
wise, yeah, everything.
cool. And then the next question is, what is continuous integration and why is it needed?
Yeah, so the modern software development cycle, one of the practices that we do is agile. So agile is like ability to change and deliver fast. So it could be in the sprints or it could be in uh, the sprints could be anywhere. It could be like bi-weekly or a month. So what are we trying to do is like we are trying to deliver or integrate deploy based upon continuously. I mean, like whatever the changes that we do based upon the requirements, we try to deliver that and then move on to the next one. It's basically a flow of integrating your application onto the servers for releasing. It could be first the whenever you try to uh, deploy the applications using the CI/CD. You can now first build it, automatic build. Then the same build is deployed among multiple environments on single button click. So it is a modern practice. So in the especially in the agile platforms, that's where you continuously deliver the products using these integration cycles.
And then the next one is, what's the difference between passing a variable by value and by reference?
Yes, passing the value variable by value is basically have like two types of memory on the memory management in .NET. One is stack and heap. So the passing by value is stored on the stack. So which means that memory allocated is on the stack, and it will be deleted once the application is the scope is gone. And when the pass by reference is you are referencing, you are creating an instance and you are pointing a reference to that instance of, and it could be a class. You create a class object, instance of a class, and then you use a reference variable to reference that instance. So the object is created in the heap and the reference is stored in the stack. So that's the difference.
Um, and then the next one is, when would it be more appropriate to use a hash map slash dictionary versus a list?
List is a hash map, and the list. I really don't know the use case versus this, but I think the list would be. I would use the list whenever I have uh, to do a straightforward things like uh, uh, filtering using any where clauses, like looping through the list and then filtering through the loop clauses. And the hashtags or hash sets I would use to use as a compare key value pairs. If I have to achieve something based upon the criteria, then I would use a hashtags, a dictionary, which is a key value pair, and then based upon a key value, the uh, value can be retrieved. In that case, I would call the dictionary. Yeah.
And then the last question is, in JavaScript, when would it be appropriate to use double equal signs versus triple equal signs?
Yeah. So the double equal is both are the comparing two sides of variables. It could be called. So the double equal is used to compare if both the values are equal or not. And the triple equal does the same thing, but it will also compare the data types on the both sides. And I think it will also compare the data types and also return null if the value is not matched. So there's a difference.
Awesome. So those are all the questions. So I'll stop the recording.
Okay.